Happy Vlogmas Day number 17 or 18 because today is the 18th, but I'm a day behind, so it's number 17 for me. Today's discussion is called, That's Not Gonna Grow For You, Sis. I would like to bring your attention to Majesty Palm. They always have them for sale in Home Depot and Lowe's. And this, for me, is a summertime plant. Since I like to keep house plants, this is one that I can keep in my house only during the summer because, say it with me, that's not gonna grow for you, sis. It's Hardiness Zone 10 and 11. You know what this is? 7B. This is not gonna grow for me, sis. 85 degrees. Really? Are you really willing to keep your house at 85 degrees? I think this is lovely, but you can see how it's started to die. Now, are there humidifiers in my house? Yes, but my house, normally the humidity is like 30 something degrees. Have you ever gone to a resort and they always have the AC on? Oh, it's cold, but if you turn that AC off, your room, the floors are wet, right? That's the level of humidity this plant wants. Now, can you imagine keeping your house that humid? No. It's not gonna work with your carpet. It's not going to work with your life. It's hot. I like going on vacation, but I like coming home, right? I wanna sleep in my bed. I'm a woman of a certain age. I don't wanna be hot like that. So no, I'm not gonna keep my house at 85 degrees. I'm not going to be able to keep this plant. I think it's lovely, but it's already started to die out. This was a summertime plant for me. If you're willing to spend 20 bucks to have it in your house for a few weeks during the summer, that's what you should do. If you live in a tropical area and you're in zones 10 to 11, this can live outside. It gets 100 feet in its native habitat. That's not your house, okay? This not gonna grow for you, sis. Unless you know that you want to just spend the money, like this is my summertime plant, then you know you gotta let it go. It's not gonna stay in your house all year. And I've said this before. I'm not going to call this plant a bald-headed hoe. I want you though to release this, okay? I want you to not hold on to trying to keep this alive because this is not where this plant wants to be. I want you to enjoy it for the time that you have it, and then I want to tell you to release it. Don't let this plant be a stressor for you because this ain't it, sis. This plant is not gonna grow for you, sis. What's other one? So you think about an annual, right? This for me, I treat it as an annual. I'm gonna have it for a little while, and I'm gonna have it for a little while in my home, and then I'm going to release it because I like the looks of it. Who doesn't love these beautiful fronds? There are other options like Macho Palm, or I have a ponytail palm. That is one that you can keep in your house. It's lovely. It's got the nice thick base so you don't have to water it quite as much. It stores water there. This ain't that, right? Ponytail palm, that's one you might do. You might keep that. This is a no. Also, I love to have the annual hibiscus, right? There are hibiscus that will live in this area that you could have outside, right? The ones that I like, the bright, colorful ones that throw off these beautiful bright orange, red color. One, I think it's called Hawaiian Punch. I buy it every single year, and I know that I'm going to buy it every single year. It is not going to survive in my cold climate. It is cold outside right now. Our temperature is dropping. It'll be in the 40s, which is not terrible for some people, but I'm from Texas. Honey, that's terrible. That's not what we want. So I just want to tell you this, they're going to have it in the stores every single year, and you're going to pick it up, and it's going to break your heart if you think you're going to be able to keep this. Treat it as you treat your exterior annuals, your begonias. If you don't live in an area where those things grow, like begonias or petunias, treat this Majesty Palm just like that. And don't let it stress you out, because it's not going to grow for you, sis. It's not, sis. It's not. It's not. Release it. Release it. Do you feel like you can't tell yourself to release it? I will tell you, release it. Let it go. This ain't it. This is actually 2 plants. I bought them. And this one in the back is definitely in worse shape, so you can't see that one. You're mostly seeing this one, which still has quite a lot of fronds on it, but you can see they're already starting to brown out. You see that? That's the plant telling you, I'm on my way by myself. I feel really silly. Also, can I tell you, doing this Vlogmas, and it has been difficult, but I think it's really helped me. Like, this time of year sucks for me. I have to tell you, making these videos and like being in relationship with my community, it's been wonderful for me. I am happy. So yeah, this is one I'm going to tell you to release. You can have it right now. For the streets. Release it. And happy Vlogmas Day. Yeah, this one can go. I'm trying to think, is there another house plant? Ficus is taking me through the paces, y'all. Now I have some ficus, they're like living their best life, but I have some that are not. Some of these ficus are stressing me out. Ficus plastica, the rubber tree plants, happy to be here. Love them, they love me. We are in a good relationship together. My Ficus lyrata, which is the fiddly fig. Ficus lyrata is fiddly fig, so that's the Latin name for it. It is thriving. So you know how you make most ficus thrive? Put them in a spot and don't move them. Those are thriving. Put them in a spot and don't move them. They don't want to be moved around. You keep moving your ficus, you know what's going to happen? It's going to drop all its leaves. It's going to be like, oh, I see what we're doing. Might gonna die today. So I am having really good luck with those. If you have any questions about ficus, because I have figured it out finally, but if you have any questions about it, I'm happy to answer. Some of them just aren't going to do well here. Like Ficus Audrey, I've tried. I showed you in my video about the bald-headed plants. It doesn't do well in my home. There are homes that I think it will do well in. My home is not the home for Ficus Audrey. It wants way more heat and humidity than I can commit to it and live comfortably, right? So it's not that you're doing anything wrong. I feel like I keep saying this. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I don't want to beat any horse. I don't know where that phrasing came from. Don't beat dead horses. Don't beat live horses either, please. It's weird. That's like, I don't want to beat a dead horse. Don't beat live horses. It's one of those, okay, I'm down the rabbit hole. Because then I'm thinking of like, people like, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Why are you skinning cats? I don't know where those come from. We're gonna get back on track. I just want you to know, if you are having trouble with some of these, something like this, and you're feeling bad, like you did something wrong, you did nothing wrong. I don't want to live here. I just want to go home. It wants to go home. They keep bringing them out here. Enjoy them during the summer, right? You can actually even keep it outside during the summer. You would have to bring it in the winter, but I want you to know, even though you might bring it in it still is probably not going to make it. The level of heat and humidity that this plant needs to thrive, most of us won't be comfortable in our homes, right? So unless you have a nice, warm, humid greenhouse that you want to keep it in, or you've turned your garage into a tropical rainforest, don't think that you're going to put this in your guest bedroom or your main bedroom and it's going to survive. It's not. It is not for you. Stop buying it. Do not spend the money on it unless you're going to treat it as an annual. That's what I have to say on Vlogmas Day number 17 for me, number 18 in all. Good night. See you tomorrow.